what's up? This is Isaac and Jesse with Launching Pros, where we teach entrepreneurs how to build their business through digital marketing strategies. We're really excited about this podcast series where we go ahead and teach you not only digital marketing principles, but keep you up to date on the latest news and trends. And so, Jesse, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, and then we can kind of go from there.
Yeah. So I'm Jesse. I've been in the marketing space for over 8 years. I started as a content creator, just growing my own brand, my own social media, and then from there helping other companies with theirs. So I started with the content creation side of things, loved filming, editing, just fell in love with that whole process of content creation. And from there, it kind of snowballed into doing a bunch of digital marketing stuff, from influencer marketing to content creation, like I said, to social media management, to managing meta ads, and then also email marketing. So I've been helping businesses for the last 5 years grow, mostly small businesses, grow their social media and find a footing in the digital landscape as they attempt to scale their business. And so it's been a lot of fun. It's been something I've been doing full time now for 5 years, and I absolutely love it. It's a big passion of mine. And so, that's a little bit about myself. Isaac, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. So I've been in the digital marketing space for about 20 years, a few years older than Jesse. So,
Just a few,
just a few.
like a decade.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I started out in web design, and largely through most of my career, I've been self-taught and spent many, I think I totaled up once, it was like 50,000 hours, just learning and practicing digital marketing. So I started in web design, then I went over to video production, and then from there got hired on a company to handle all their marketing, which required me to learn pay-per-click advertising and search engine optimization. And I ended up getting into product photography, just everything, user experience design. And so about 4 years ago, I decided to kind of break off and do my own agency. And it's been really, really great. And we kind of just wanted to be able to give back to other entrepreneurs, because what we're finding is there's a lot of entrepreneurs that need help.
Yeah.
Right. But they don't have the money for it.
No.
And so this is a way that we can share our knowledge and give back to the community and help other people be able to build the life that they want.
Yeah.
Right?
I think you mentioned something, you said kind of learning it on your own. And I think that's a lot of the digital marketing space, because it changes so much that like you have to be on top of new trends, new things that are coming out, whether it's new platforms, whether it's, Google ads completely changes or adds new types of ads that you can do. Same thing with Meta. And you always have to be kind of self-taught. You have to go out of your way to keep learning the next thing. And so, like very much like you, I did that same thing. I started with just content creation. And then as I started talking to sponsors that became clients, I started learning all these different aspects of marketing, and it was all self-taught. And it would have been helpful to be able to have like one place that I could go to that could constantly give me updates on what the new trends are. And that's kind of what we wanted to bring to small business owners. A lot of small business owners are doing all this themselves, whether it's the social media, taking pictures, uploading it to their website, trying to dabble in SEO, which is such a big monster to tackle.
And I think a lot of people feel lost.
Yes.
Because there's
100%.
so much fluff out there. And like you said, everything's changing. And so there's so many websites out there that I go through, and like just to keep up with the current trends. Mm-hmm. And so my hope is that through this podcast, like we can kind of cut through the fluff for other entrepreneurs so that they can get up to date, understand what's going on, why it's important, and what they need to do about it. And then just so they can move on with their day. Right. Because we know that everyone's busy, especially running your own business.
Yeah, small business owners, like that's one of the biggest misconceptions like, oh, I want to go work for myself so I can have more freedom. And it's like, no, the small business owners are the busiest people because they're working all the time. And yes, there is this freedom of I am running my own thing, and it's like a captain of your own ship, but you're working all the time. And so adding the marketing stuff onto it when you don't have time, when you're fulfilling orders and dealing with customers or clients or all that stuff, it's
providing services.
This can be a way. We're hoping this podcast becomes a way that you can listen to it on your drive to work. You get something out of it, and it's something you can implement into your marketing strategy for your small business.
And that's one of the reasons why we created Launching Pros to begin with, was not only to provide that news, but also to help teach people step by step on how to grow their business through digital marketing strategies.
Right.
I always tell people, like, what we do, like on the agency side of things, what we do is not rocket science.
Yeah.
It just takes a lot of time.
100%.
And so we're just going to try to cut out some of that learning time and get you to the end result as quickly as possible.
Right. And we've joined together for Launching Pros because we want to be able to provide consultation, help, guidance, and just be a good community for a bunch of entrepreneurs to get together and be able to talk and figure out what struggles they're having and what other people have solved. And that's what we want to provide to people. And that's why we started Launching Pros. And we're excited about this podcast. I think it's going to fill a space that I don't think has been done very well. I've listened to a lot of marketing podcasts, and I don't think talking to the small business owner about this kind of thing has been hit very well. So hopefully we provide.
There's a lot of strategy,
Yeah.
but not a lot of implementation.
Yeah.
Right. And so I think that's one of the things that a lot of people are missing is just, okay, now what?
Right.
And that's one thing that we really want to answer is that, okay, here's what's happening. Now what?
Yeah. Here's how it affects your business, and here's how you can implement it
Yeah.
to be successful.
Right.
So listen to the upcoming podcasts. Make sure you guys follow along. Subscribe to us on YouTube if you want to listen or to watch the video as well. And make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram as well. Thanks for joining us on this, and we're excited to get started.